Back in Garden Grove at the Crystal Cathedral. Professor Holmes Rolston III is November 23. And Bob Simons continues to write those little things. He says the public school evils are now so pervasive as to almost defy description. Some good news, it says. The schools in Holland, Michigan, of all places, have a House bill up to require October 12, 2003, the Crystal Cathedral. Sunday, Bruce Wilkinson. Going back to August 2002, Bob Simons, President's Report. God gives these worldview systems, a Christian-based nation or a secular humanist-based atheist nation. Economic growth enriches Christian schools, and schools teach there is a creator God. Antithesis of socialist Marxism. The Deesian victim states core beliefs are that they are victims of all the other beliefs. Richer oppress the poor, whites oppress blacks, strong oppress weak. Barney Frank, worldview of relative. The media superstate. Transformation belief system, anchored in social action.
I never thought possible, but everything is possible with Christ. Thought I'd find my way.
Saving the earth, whales, endangered species, etc.
Crack cocaine, never ever.
Government statism. Week 3, 2003, October. Time to listen. Integration Theology and Psychology in Guatemala. Dr. Dueck feels Guatemala is an ideal training ground for Fuller psychology students. Country recovering from 3 decades of civil war. He acknowledges that suffering exists right here in Los Angeles, but says, for this type of learning to take place, you need to be psychologically removed from your normal environment. Culturally appropriate healing. Guatemalans find it difficult to express themselves verbally. Psalm 69, verse 29. Worship at Fuller. Weekly careful. The theme, what is the gospel? Terra Firma is a little coffee shop apparently owned and run by Fuller Seminary. The psychology students. Leslie Hawthorne Klinger is a writer and editor living in San Luis Obispo, California. She and her husband worked with the Mennonite Central Committee in Costa Rica for 3 years and strongly encourages cross-cultural learning. Serving God, My Experience in Thailand by Joyce Fung. Mao speaks on American civil religion then and now, implications for the church. His inaugural lecture. The Crystal Cathedral, October 19. Wilkinson preaches the sermon. Warehouse clearance for the Crystal Cathedral.